Hustle Money, are you sleeping? I know you want to monetize your channel before the end of the year, but remember, in the last video, I told you, this isn't the dark side against the Jedi. I'm not out here targeting you specifically. Think of me more like Yoda, searching for creators who are strong with the force of engagement. You've got potential, but you need to show me content that can keep viewers locked in like a lightsaber duel. Keep your audience coming back, and maybe, just maybe, I'll shine a bit of my algorithmic spotlight on you. And one more thing. Stop thinking this is a sprint. This is a marathon. Have a stoic mind. Concentrate on the journey, the opportunity, not just the result. Rewatch the psychology of the YouTube algorithm video. It will show you the path to find a balance between content creation and happiness. I have one last thing for you. Before he disappeared, Luke Skywalker entrusted me with 3 powerful secrets. Secrets only Jedi have used to grow their channels from 0 to fast monetization. I'll share them with you now, and I hope you remember them when you wake up. First, there's the 70-20-10 rule. Second, understanding and using analytics. And the last one, pay close attention. It's a tool even more powerful than Luke's lightsaber. That powerful tool? It's hidden 45 light years from here on a planet called Nuba. You'll need Luke Skywalker's very own Millennium Falcon to get there. So, Hustle Money, good luck, and may the Force be with you. This is the way.
So here's the deal. Yesterday night I was having a dream about Malgo, the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't watched my first video on Malgo and the YouTube algorithm, I suggest you go and watch that. If not, in that dream, he was telling me that if I wanted to actually monetize my channel by the end of the year, or to get to my 1,000 subscribers, I needed to actually become like a Jedi. And he also told me that I needed to use the 70-20-10 rule. The second thing he said that I needed to use the analytics. And the third thing, very interesting, he said that I needed to go to the planet Nuba to find the tool that Luke Skywalker gave him before he actually disappeared. So now in this video we're gonna go through all those 3 things, tell you exactly, first of all, what is the 70-20-10 rule. Let me put it right here. The 70-20-10 rule. What is that rule? What does that mean? If you are a small YouTuber, if you have a small channel, and if you're thinking about it, this is what you should be considering. And it's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Let me tell you exactly the way it is. So first of all, the 70% means when you're gonna be creating content, you gotta make sure that your content is things that your audience is interested on, and all depending on the niche you have selected. Example, if I give you an example, let's say I'm going to be, for this particular case, I'm going to be creating a new channel which I'll be calling Hustle Money Cars. Hustle Money Cars. And on that channel I actually started a little bit. So actually is this channel over here that you can see, but I had an idea about making viral videos, taking some content maybe from TikTok and Instagram and repurpose them. And I just gave a few trials. When I show you right here, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, and actually none of them picked any momentum. Maybe this one about Joe Rogan, I got about 153 views. All the rest they did not pick up any momentum. 5 views, 4 views, 3 views, 1 view. And then this is when I had an issue about a week ago. I had an issue with my car, and I decided I was going to be making content about cars because I spent almost 1 week trying to repair my car, and I learned so much. I binged into maybe I would say hundreds of videos about cars and how to fix things. So I learned a ton. So I said, you know what, since I spent so much time on it, might as well just create a a channel and explain people what I did to repair my car and to fix it, and things that I learned and tools that I use and things like that. And I did just one video, very simple video. I think it's about 30 seconds long, and in that video I just put how to get bolt stock on the socket wrench, just like that, like simple title. And this is the picture that came out, and actually we got 546 views. So I said to myself, as compared to all the other videos that I was trying to do viral content, instead I'm gonna niche down and I'll create a channel about cars and how to repair cars and how to buy cars and things, because it's one of my passions. So I said, let's use that advantage and use that niche. So I will change the name, not on this video, I'm just telling you about it. I will change the name and it's gonna become Hustle Money Cars. This is what's gonna be my new channel. So I'm telling you this so you see exactly what I'm doing and you understand what I'm talking about. So let's go back to the 70-20-10 rule. So which means, since I picked my niche, now that I decided and I know that my niche is going to be about repairing cars, and I see that it has a little bit of momentum, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 70% content. That's the rule of 70-20-10. It means that I'm gonna do 70% content about my niche, which in this case I'm gonna put here so we know what we're talking about: cars, repairs, tools, and anything related to cars. So this is gonna be my 70%. So in your case, once you decide which is going to be your main niche, once you find it, then this is what you need to do. You need to do 70%, and I should probably put it here like this, like that, and put here 70, so you guys understand what I'm talking about. So that's the 70%. I should put 70% actually here, 70%. So now that we have decided that it's done, now what's the 20%? Now the 20% is because this is what you think your audience would be interested on. That's great, but sometimes what you need to do is also 20% you need to do what is called a combination. Now this is the way I found my niche and all the rest, so I'm gonna write it down here. 20%. The 20% is you need to do evergreen content, which means you need to do a lot of how-tos. So how to do this, how to repair, how to do that, how to do this. You're gonna need evergreen content, because that content will be searchable. And also on the other, this is 20%, but one part of the 20% should be evergreen content. But what also you should be doing is do things that instead of your audience being interested on, it should be you have a passion about it. And let me explain you. But you're gonna say, but you already picked the car niche, so you should have a passion. Yeah, okay, great. I have a passion about the car niche. It's true. That goes into the 70%. And when I say here is that this 20%, it will be only content that will start with how to do that, how to do this, because over here you could have content like, I bought a new car, I bought a new Honda, and this is what I learned. I fixed this problem on that car, and this is what I learned. So it's not going to be exactly a how-to. It could be just your experience on your journey or something that happened. Or if you say, example, I bought this tool and it saved me few hours. It's not really evergreen content in the sense that it's not searchable. It's not something people can search. But when I say 20% evergreen, in this case, yes, it's content that people are going to be looking for, like how to fix my battery, how to replace my starter, how to replace a fuse, how to replace a relay, how to tell the difference between a relay and a fuse. So I'm giving you an example. I'm using that niche, but you can use anything. Gardening, you can use traveling, whatever the hell your niche is, you can use any of those of this way of dividing your niche. And now when you say, okay, so what do you mean you have a passion about? Well, in the car niche, let's say, like, I'm really passionate. I did 70% content, but I started fixing as a starter, let's say, or a piece in the car or something, but I didn't like it. I was passionate about it, but I did it just because I needed to do it. Well, here instead, I'm gonna do something that I really like. Let's say I would love to paint my car, and I want to teach people how to do it. Well, then this is part of the 20% of what I like. Maybe my audience is not interested on painting their car. Maybe my audience don't care about whatever I want to do here, but I'm passionate about it. Or let's give another quick example. Let's say that I love to play with my radio, and I want to install subwoofer, and I want to install a new sound system and things like that, and maybe wrap my car. And over here my audience is probably not interested. Maybe the guy has a van and he has a family, and he don't really care about radio system and a buffer and all kind of things. So, or about wrapping the car with nice wrapping, maybe he's not interested. But since I am interested, I have a passion for it, then I have to do 20%, because this is the way to do it. You're gonna feel good doing your channel. You're not gonna feel like, oh my god, like a job again, I have to do content for this. But okay, I know I like cars, but oh man, I don't want to fix another problem. I don't want to get greasy. Maybe now I just want to stay inside my car and show how to remove the radio, which is less. I don't need to deal with grease and with other troubleshooting issues and stuff like that. So that's what I'm talking about, the passion. So the same thing for you. Maybe you're teaching gardening, and here you're teaching how to grow X plant, the plant X, how to grow it in this. But here it's gonna be more something you like. Maybe you like to plant tomatoes, and then you want then make a salad with the tomatoes. So maybe here you can make a video, okay, I planted tomatoes and then I made a nice salad. I made a nice Greek salad example. So here's 20% of what you like and you have a passion. I think I said it enough about this. So now what's the 10%? The 10%, then it should be 10%, let's put it here. 10% should be things, the content that is unrelated to the niche, but that is trending, or reaction to an event, a popular event, something that is up to date, or something in your field or in your niche that is really relevant. I don't know. Let's give some examples here. So in my case, it would be this unrelated to the niche. Example, I would make a video. Let's say the elections just passed, so I would do a video about the election and say, okay, as a car repair guy, or as a hustler that is selling cars for living and it's trying to make money, what does the elections represent? What does that represent? The fact that now it's Trump that is on power, and this, then I would do a video about that. So because it's 10%, but it's something that is trending, it's something that is up to date, it's something that is relevant, because then you're gonna attract a certain audience that are probably not interested in your niche, but it will be more like general, so you will attract a different audience, and they might like your content not because you talk about the cars and your niche, but because you mention Trump, and they are interested in politics, and they are interested in things like that, current news. So the same thing could apply about anything. It could be the war, it could be any news, celebrity, somebody got arrested and it's trending everywhere. So then you can give your reaction or your point of view. Okay, this happened on the news, and today on my channel we're gonna see this, that, and maybe if you find something that can connect both, it would be even better. That would be nice. Example, if you're doing gardening, you could say, example, okay, for people that have a farm, what does that represent now that the fact that Trump it's on power, prices are gonna raise or they're gonna go down? What does that represent to the economy and all that? And you can rant about it and make a video. So that's gonna give 10%. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna have a all sort of different audience that will come to your channel. So that's the 7-20-10 rule. So I hope you get it. I hope it's of any value for you. And now the second thing that it's important that Malgo, the YouTube algorithm, it told me is to look very well into your analytics. The analytics, it's actually very important to understand the analytics. I'm just gonna give you an overview real quick because I've done many videos on that, and I'll link some on my description, and I also gonna link maybe probably up here on the top a few of the links. But it's important that you understand the analytics because that's gonna help you actually target better your audience, and it will actually help you with the way you create content. And you have over here the audience. This is the most important part of the algorithm. At the beginning, as you can see, it's gonna be very limited because I don't have a lot of content. I don't have subscribers. I'm brand new to this on this channel, and I only have 595 views with that video that I did about the bolt that was stock. And so I don't have a lot of data here, but you might have more, or if you're starting pool, you'll have about the same thing. But then it will give you all type of other information here about the demographic, people that are watching, and then you can see and know exactly who's watching, and that's gonna help you direct your content. You'll know if are more male, female. Over here, as you can see, it's 100% male, and then it will give me the ages of the males that are watching, and which is normal because the channel is about cars, and then it will tell you from where people are watching and so on. So it's important that you understand this. I've done videos really that I dive really deep into the analytics, explaining everything. If you want to watch them, you are welcome. So this is the second thing that you need to be aware of, is the analytics. Let me put a second page here and write down. So the second thing, analytics, you'll have to be aware is of the analytics and understand how the whole thing works. And now the third thing is you need to understand the tools. This is what Malgo said in my dream. You need to be able to understand the tool, and the most important tool that he was talking about which is actually he was hidden in the planet Nuba by Luke Skywalker. It's vidIQ. And let me show you why this is so important. Let me go into vidIQ Hustle Money, and the reason being, now that I'm logged in, the reason being is because it will help you generate videos so quick, so fast, and at one point you're gonna be able to schedule your videos. So you're gonna have so many in advance that you'll be able to schedule your week, you'll be able to schedule your month, and be more effective while uploading videos. So you go over here where it says generate, you click on generate, and for this instance what I want to do is actually show you how I'm going to proceed with this this video that I'm actually filming right now. So I'm gonna put here 70 20 10 rule. Then I'm going to put analytics, and then I'm going to put here tools for YouTube channel. Actually, I'm gonna put small YouTube channel. So I have all this as keywords, and then I'm gonna ask him to generate for me. So you're gonna once you press the vidIQ will actually generate the title. Small YouTube channels most know these 10 analytic tools with an 87% score, which means it's a great title. But then you can even refine it even better if you want. You can make it shorter, you can make it longer. Let's say make it shorter and see what it comes with, and it's gonna give you 3 suggestions. 10 analytics tools for small YouTube channels, 10 analytics tool, 10 most know analytics tool for YouTube. So maybe I can put here 3, because I was talking about the 70 20 10 rule, and I also talked about the analytics and the tool. So maybe that would be, and I would change this to 3 most know analytics tool for YouTube. That could be, and it gave me 90. So maybe I can use this, and I'm going to apply, and instead of using 10, I'm just gonna put 3. And already here I have to change it to the description is already made for me, as you can see right here. So the description was already done, the tags were already done, they already created. And if you're not happy with those keywords, and if you want to make the description even better, well, you can come over here and then you can type here whatever keyword you want. Example, monetization, and then it will give you it will give you the score first, and then it will give you a bunch of other keywords, and then you can select related keywords over here, and then you can copy them. What I usually do is I copy some of them like this, let's say channel monetization, let's say those 3. And what I do, then I come here at the bottom where it says copy, I copy that, then I go back to generate, and see, this is my 70 20 10 rule, 3 most. This is the title, this is the one we just created. And what I would do is I'm just gonna copy them over here, and after that I will create sentences which will include also those keywords. So example, I would say, in this video we will also talk about monetization, and I will show you how the YouTube monetization works. So I make it not spamming, so I added more keywords. You can add from 3 to 6 keywords. That's, I think it's a good way to increase the views and the metadata of your description, and then give your videos more chances to be ranked high on the YouTube algorithm. And you can also use them in your tags. So there you go, you have the whole video idea already done, just with those words that I entered. Now I have the title, now I have the description, I have the tags, I even have the thumbnail. Look, I can actually take those thumbnails and actually use them if I want to. But in this case, there's a lady over here, so she's giving me an example of how should I look. So I should be doing like this, and then put a logo of YouTube, and then it would be easy to replicate this. As a matter of fact, since we are right here, we'll do it right away in front of you, so you can see this is really easy. I'm going to create here a new design, and I'm gonna tell him that I want to create a thumbnail, and you'll see how easy it is to replicate the idea that was given to me. I love this or you can even do this too. I like those two, this one and this one, these 2 thumbnails. So you can replicate any of those. We'll try to replicate this one, and then I might replicate this one too, and then do an A/B testing with with on YouTube to see which one of those two thumbnails bring me more views, and then I will keep the winner. Let's go and replicate. Okay, here we have it. So it's just a lady with making like do not make noise, and I do have a picture like that, I believe. Let me try to find it here, if I can find it real quick. As you can see, I have a picture already right there, exactly like the lady. So she's kind of to the left. You can copy exactly the same thumbnail. So she's on the left, the text is on the bottom, so she's more to the left right here. And what I'll do is I will arrange real quick right here the picture, because now it looks a little too simple. So you go over here, see all, and then you can put some effects. I like this effect, it makes more light to the face, gives a little bit more light, so I'm gonna use this one. Then what I like to do is also use the shadow, so I'm gonna put a shadow real quick, actually a glow. I prefer a glow than a shadow. So we're going to do the glow right here. The size, you can adjust the size, you can make it big glow, small glow. I'm gonna leave it around 33, like that number, and you can choose the color you want of your glow. You can make it blue, red. You can see I'm gonna make it green, because then I'll have the logo is gonna be red, so that's gonna do some kind of contrast. And then my shirt is blue, so I'll do a little green there, or maybe a little blue because of my shirt. Let me go back. Okay, where is the shadow? Is here, the glow is here, and the color, let's do it a little bluish. Yeah, I like that better. It will match my shirt. And now the logo, let's put a logo YouTube right here. And there you have, there are many. Some are pro, and I'm actually also I'm subscribed as a pro because I'm serious about my business. So maybe we can put this one or this one, it's up to you. Let's go with this one. Let me see, where did she put it? Okay, it was right next to her neck, around her neck and her shoulder. So I can go here, make it smaller around my neck and shoulder, like this. Maybe I can do the picture a little bigger, like that. And this one, put it right that. And then what else we had? We had the text black, 10 must have. So let's do that. Let's see here, the 3 most no. And here they put 10 must haves. You can put whatever you want. I'm just doing that as an example real quick. I might keep it, like I might change it later, we'll see. But I want to give you an idea of how you can use that tool, that powerful tool that is vidIQ, that will improve really the way you upload. Must haves. Okay, and then you can increase the size here, make it 100. This is a little too big, make it 85 maybe, still too big. Usually what I like to do, because it's one word, we'll go like this, so I'll have it like that. And we're gonna have to do it smaller, maybe 52 again, a little bigger, 65. Okay, and let's put a little effect here so it's not that plain. Let's put it like this, and then we're going to change. I like to change the font, and I like to put the heading because it will make it a little bigger. Maybe this one, must haves. That sounds like a good one. And or that one, must haves. Let me see if I can, yeah, which one looks better. Okay, so basically we got that idea from vidIQ, and it doesn't look bad at all. Look, it's very simple. You have your picture. That's what usually all the big YouTubers they go for. They concentrate on 3 elements, because if you put too many elements, then visually your head is gonna be lost, your eyes gonna go everywhere. As like this one, your eyes stays really, they see me, they see that I'm making the face of silence. Must haves, there's the word, the call to action to put a little bit of curiosity into my thumbnail, and then you have the logo that is reflecting. but it's white like that. I would actually add a little bit of background, and for that I like to put a grid, something like that. Maybe this one is pro, but like I said, I am a pro member, so it doesn't matter. I can use it. There you go. And then the position, we're gonna send it to the back, and we're gonna change the color because now it's not visible, and then make it a little grayish. That's a little too much. Yeah, this gray. As you can see now, it's looking really good. Now I don't know, what do you guys think about this thumbnail? Would you click on it, or would you put something here different? Must have, haves, I don't know if it haves, must have, maybe like this, must have, or maybe it will attract the fact that you made, I'm not sure if it's, you put an S or not, must have or not. It's up to you. If you want to even create controversy by misspelling the word, it's even better, because you will create controversy and then people will react. Somebody that is gonna point actually the mistakes, is gonna leave a comment, and then it's gonna give more controversy, which is actually good. So let's go and see like this. Yeah, must have. I think it's looking okay, looking not bad at all. And maybe we can put the tool what we're talking about to make it even better, but or we leave it as is, because we want to create curiosity. We don't want to give away too much on your thumbnail. I'm gonna actually save this. I really liked it. So as you can see, I show you all the process. Now one last thing, very important, what I do is I come here. Oh, before I do that, I come here. I'm gonna copy the exact title. I will copy, and then what I'll do is I'll go back on my thumbnail and I'll put, this will also help the algorithm understand that my thumbnail is about the same subject. So instead of having here a number or something, add a heading like this, or thumbnail that doesn't tell anything to the algorithm. But if I put like this, 3 most analytic tools for YouTube, then all of a sudden the algorithm will know exactly what my video it's about. And I like to keep this organized, so I'm gonna put here a title, and I'll do here the main idea of the video is about three must have. So I'll know this is the video, and everything, all the thumbnails, everything, I'll put it here. If I add anything into my editing, I'll also gonna put it there, so it's easy for me to actually find everything. All right, so this is the video for today. I hope you like this video. If you found any value, please subscribe, like. I'm trying to get to my goal of at least 10 likes and 10 new subscribers. So help a hustler and go ahead, subscribe to my channel and support me. Till next time, this is Hustle Money. Stay blessed.